And he was honest again by coming back and saying, hey, so I went out there, right? And they wasn't hitting like you. And then I realized I'm actually in love with you.
Right.
And that's why they're not hitting like I thought they would.
And then after that, he going to have the nerve to sing With This Love. Nigga, you took the love away.
Everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Life After I Do podcast. You're here with me today, your host, Nisha G, and I'm accompanied by my husband, Molito.
Her husband, Maury.
That's what our neighbor calls him. Like, he knows that his name is Maurice. Like, he'll come, he'll knock on the door, and he'll be like,
he can't say it.
Is Maury here?
He can't say it.
Oh, he can't say it?
No, he thinks my name is Maury. And because he's 70, I let it go.
He knows your name is Maurice.
He's 70.
Because I say your name all the time. He'd be like, is Maury here? And I'd be like, Maurice is upstairs. But yeah, he's a great neighbor, and we do. I guess you kind of let it slide. I mean, I always just reiterate your name, but I love Mario. I love Mario. He's a great neighbor.
Mario and Mrs. Mario.
Yes, that's what Phoenix calls his wife. Phoenix, when she sees his wife, she goes, "Good morning, Mrs. Mario."
Diabolical.
Good morning, Mrs. Mario.
Hey, Booskies.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
How was your week?
How was my week? My week was actually pretty good.
Oh, I thought you were going to say weak.
You thought my week was weak?
Yeah.
No.
Because you was being weak in the gym today.
Okay. I was not. I literally have a bum, shoulder, elbow, wrist.
You got a bum left side.
I do. I have a bum left side, which is diabolical because it used to be my weak side. Now it's stronger than my right side, and now it's injured. Mm-hmm. Diabolical. But I had a good week. Baby girl had a competition. Mm-hmm. And, it did not pan out as we had thought, but she did walk away with some hardware. So that was good. She did walk away with a medal. So that was good. She was happy about that because she was on the verge of tears before they called her name.
She really was.
Her eyes were getting all pink.
She was holding them back.
She was holding them back. And I kept reminding her, I was like, we're not going to do that here. I was like, don't you let out a tear in front of all these people, girl. I said, we're going to do that when we get to the car. You relax because we're not going to have another episode like we did. Mm-hmm. I said, because once the floodgates open,
that's it.
She can't hold herself. So I was like, you're good. I was like, you're good. I was holding her. I was rubbing her back and trying to console her. Her eyes was getting all watery and all pink. And then they called her name for a floor and she jetted out of my lap. Mm-hmm. And she went up there and got her medal and then came back to me and looked at me like, now what? Yeah. I was like, ma'am.
Calm down.
Relax.
When they called her name, I said, thank God.
Right. We were going to leave. Remember? Because I wanted to leave. I was like, she's not going to place. Let's just go.
And I was like, no, let's stay.
And he was like, no, let's just stay. And like probably 3 minutes after that, they called her name. I was like, oh.
Thank God.
That's okay. She going to walk away with something. Damn, that sounds terrible as a parent, huh? And I was like.
But I mean, honestly, she did not perform to the best of her ability. And I do believe.
And I know she knows that.
And I do believe it was because it was so late at night.
I think that might have had something to do with it because she started to get a little sleepy right before we had to go in. Yeah. And plus she was playing for like that whole hour before we got there because we got down there like 2 hours early. Which
I thought it was diabolical for them to put her age group as the last group of the night. These kids,
ask them if they care.
Their bedtime is 7. You want them to go perform at 7?
Ask them.
They don't.
They care.
They don't.
They do not.
It was diabolical.
But yeah, other than that, it ended up being a really good week. Just the same old school, gym with her, but it was a good week. I can't complain. How was your week?
Man,
Here we go.
My week was just
here we go.
It was just a roller coaster, It was up and down, down and up. left and right, you know?
No, I don't. Can you elaborate?
I'm wrapping my head around this concept of going back to normal life.
Oh, our regularly scheduled programming.
And there's some things that I look forward to about going back to normal life. You know, the fact that I'm going to do less around here. I look forward to that. Yeah, I look forward to that.
Less?
Less.
Did you start doing more at some point?
Okay. You know what?
I'm so lost.
Okay.
I'm so lost.
All right.
Wait a minute.
You know I've been cooking and I've been doing my own laundry and I've been helping you with the kitchen and stuff from time
It's not help. You live here, sir.
Helping. But, you know, so when I go back, I ain't got to do none of that stuff.
Right. And then I get my mornings back to myself.
It don't matter. You're going to spend 4 of those hours in the gym.
I do be at the gym all damn day.
All day. And now with me not there to tell you let's go, you going to run amok.
I ain't got no breaks now.
You going to run amok.
I can stay in there till it's time to get her from school.
You're going to be like, well, I might as well get my steps while I'm here.
Might as well finish my steps. Might as well finish recovery twice. Might as well do the sauna. Hell, I might even take a swim.
That I doubt. Highly doubt. But I mean, overall, my week was cool. I'm still yelling "Go Birds."
I
don't know what these Lakers doing.
I don't even pay attention. You fall asleep on most games.
I'm just trying to be a better person. That's it. It's hard out here for me. It's hard out here.
What's so difficult?
It's just hard.
Just let me know so I can be there for you. So I can be a support system for you.
I don't think it can support me in the way I need you to because most of my blocks are mental.
Oh, I mean, I try to support you the best that I can, and then you also have a therapist. So
yeah, shout out to Dr. Williams.
So I'm like,
my therapist is a Black woman. They don't know that, huh?
I mean, you just told them, so I guess you wanted them to know.
I guess they know now. Yeah, so
just trying to mentally prepare yourself to get back to into the thick of it.
And it's not even really the thick of it. It's just preparing myself to go deal with other folks.
I mean, but you don't really deal with a lot of people. You always say that yourself. Yeah, that's one of the perks that you like about your job.
But what I'm telling you is my first couple of days back.
Oh, because you have to do training and stuff, all the stuff you missed.
I got to deal with some people.
Yeah. You're going to be in people's faces for the first week.
Now, luckily for me, I'm only going to probably work 7 days the first 2 weeks I'm back.
Okay.
Because I can't work Sundays because my daughter.
Right.
I can't work Fridays because I got therapy. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's going to be, my first Monday might be a 6-hour day.
That might be nice.
It will be. Because I might.
Wait, 6 hours? What time do you go in?
I'll be out by the time she got out of school. So we be back together again. So that might be. But it is what it is. It's just,
Are you at least a little excited about going back?
Oh, damn! I'm excited about my paychecks.
Oh my God,
that's it. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Diabolical.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. The only excitement I feel is getting these normal paychecks because this disability pay.
That ain't it.
Ain't it?
This budget is
It ain't it. I'm tired of budget. You know how long it was I had the budget?
I mean, you budget, but
like this.
Yeah.
Jesus. Is this?
Jesus.
I can't even act my wage.
Well, but just be grateful that
I'm out here and I can't even act my wage.
Goodbye, DeMille.
I had to act below. I'm out here acting like I'm a minimum wage worker.
Bye, Maurice. Stop it.
I can't even act my wage.
Goodbye.
Diabolical.
You don't act your wage even when you're at work. Cut it out.
Oh, I do.
Cut it out.
I do.
Well, I mean, we'll just have to cherish these last few days.
Yeah. So I just look at it as, in the words of the great Studder McFly, I'm about to elevate.
Yeah. That's so diabolical that every time I listen to that song. So there's this song that I have on my playlist that I got from my husband, and the song is called Elevate. And his other podcast mate, shouts out to Studder McFly, he has a verse on the song. And so when I'm in the gym, I'm listening to it. And every time that part comes on, I'm like, damn, this really sounds like it could be Andy. That's so crazy. And so on the way to the gym today, he was playing the song on in the car. And I was like, oh, I meant to tell you the last verse that's on this song, it sounds like it could be Andy. I was like, that's so crazy. And he was like, hi, Nisha, it is. And I was like, wait, what? I said, hold on, it is? He was like, yes, that is him. I said, oh.
Don't be knocking my boy talent.
No, I didn't know. It sounded like him because I know his style. That's why. When I first heard it, I was like, damn, this guy really has a close likeness to Andy. That's crazy.
The one and only.
And then when you told me it was actually him, I was like, okay, well, it makes sense because like I hear his
one and only McFly.
Yeah, Stutter McFly. So, but yeah. Well, I mean, babe, I'm going to miss you when you go back to work.
Highly doubtful.
My mornings will not be the same.
Look here, she can't wait till us to leave so she can put on her true crime.
Wait a minute. Okay, speaking of true crime.
No, hold on. She going to put on her true... This is going to be her first Monday here by herself. She going to drop me off.
Wait a minute.
My bad.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Not drop me off. She gonna drop my daughter off.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna go to the gym.
Yep.
She gonna get home about 12 o'clock.
After the gym, I'm gonna go to Starbucks.
That's what I said. You gonna get home about 12 o'clock,
mm-hmm.
right? From 12 until the time she got to get my daughter, she gonna turn on her true crime,
mm-hmm.
and she gonna start cleaning. That's it. Because she ain't got to get my daughter to 3:30 on Monday, so she gonna 3:15.
Yeah.
So she gonna for 3 hours, she gonna be in here on some Mrs. Clean.
And it's just gonna be like, it's gonna fill my heart. It's let me tell you.
And then hold on, tell me if I'm wrong. So then after she gonna go get my daughter, then she gonna come home. She might finish up a little cleaning if she didn't finish exactly, or if it's not to the point where she's ready to leave it for the next day. Mm-hmm. She's going to finish that. And then around 5, she's going to say, let me get some dinner for this man. So when I come home around 7, dinner going to be ready.
You're going to have dinner. The house will be clean.
And on top of that, I'm going to go back to having a clean wife.
A clean wife? What do you mean? Because I'm always clean. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying you dirty, but but the highlight of my evening is I know that you always shower if I come home.
Oh, yeah.
So when I come in, I be like, fresh. Fresh.
Diabolical.
Fresh. I'm gonna come in.
See, and you be taking for granted the little things I do. I try to make sure the house is straight.
Oh, no,
she's doing what she needs to. Your meal is already made.
Here, I don't take it for
I'm ready and prepared for you. I'm ready. I have to ready and prepare my mind so that I can be a good support system for my husband when he comes home after dealing with the world. I try to be there for him and create this soft space for him to just come home, transition, take his shower, he gets his food, and then like we lay down and I rub his head and I ask him about his day. He never tells me about his day, but I ask him anyways.
It will not happen.
But he never tells me about it. See? Like those are little things I think you be taking for granted.
But the thing is, the more I think about it, the more like you probably won't have to make me dinner.
No, it's going to be prepped. It's going to be meal prepped.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm most likely going to take lunch and dinner to work and then just come home and shower and lay my ass down.
But I'll have a protein cheesecake waiting for you.
I'm going to eat that as soon as I get here.
But I will say, I am excited
she ain't gonna miss
to be
me,
able to. No, I am. I am going to miss you, but I'm also excited. It sounds crazy, and I don't know when this happened, and I don't know at what part in age of adulthood that we transitioned to being excited for shit like appliances and cleaning the house in peace. And like, I really don't know when that happened, but it just does something for me when I can be in the house by myself with my AirPods in, my true crime and murder playing in my...
You can play it
through
the TV.
It's not the same.
Oh,
it's not the same. It's not the same. You know what I think it is too? Is because I wear headphones so much. I feel as though I don't know if it's like impairing my hearing over time, but I feel like things need to be in my ear.
So what do you do if someone comes in? Do you set the alarm?
Yeah, I do. I make sure the top and bottom locks are locked. And I'm not joking.
I know you're not.
I make sure the top and bottom locks are locked. I set the alarm and I put the rods in the windows.
Oh wow, you being here locked up?
Because I wouldn't be able to hear anybody.
Right.
I really wouldn't be able to hear anybody.
But I understand what you. That's kind of how I feel like when I actually like get in the garage and start cleaning stuff. I'm like, okay.
Because you get like in your own groove.
Or like how like today I was standing outside and I was like, okay, it's about to be March, so it's time to go get this grass seed and time to reseed and go ahead and do my ground softener, get the soil ready.
When did it happen?
And I was looking at the grass getting excited. I said, I'm finna go to
This is diabolical. I'm finna go to Home Depot.
I'm finna go Home Depot. I'm finna order. But I'm probably gonna order off Amazon because the grass seed I want, you can't really get at Home Depot.
Yeah.
That merry-go-round, you can't get it at home. So I was like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know when the transition happened because, like, even when we're reorganizing the garage and we want to make it into like a little mini home gym. So he's cleared out enough space that once we get rid of like one big item in there, that we could probably transition all of her gymnastics equipment back to the garage. And then I was getting excited because I was like, I get my formal living room back. And I was like, oh my gosh, we need to buy new bookshelves. I can redecorate. I got a new rug I want to roll out. Like it's a lot.
What we got today, Booskies? What we got today? Because these people tired of hearing about you.
Really? Ain't nobody hearing about me. Today I wanted to pick your brain in a friendly, fun game of Would You Rather?
Yes, I would rather sleep.
Oh, you suck. So we're gonna play. Okay, you're gross. We're going to play a friendly game of Would You Rather, couples edition.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Ready?
Are we just going down this list here?
We're going to go. I've got some questions of Would You Rather.
Are mine different?
No.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather have a partner who is always late, or would you rather have a partner who always forgets special dates like anniversaries and birthdays? And why?
I'd rather have a partner who's always late
than forgetting special dates.
Yeah,
why?
If you forget my birthday, it's gonna be a problem. But if you're always late, I could just lie to you about the time.
Yeah, but what if it's like a really meaningful event that you have to get to? Like, even if you lie to me about the time, that doesn't change the fact that we're still going to be late. No,
but it does. Because if you think the event starts at 5.
Oh, you mean like you would just tell me a fake time? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's smart. I would agree with that.
I'm going to just tell you it started at 5 when it really started at 7. So when we pull up at 6, I'm like, oh, we got time.
So now you're basically getting both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like you.
Okay. Well, I love you.
Okay. I love you too, but I'm just saying. Bye. Whatever. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Would you rather have a lifetime of slow dances with me or a lifetime of love notes hidden around the house?
Oh, a lifetime of slow dances or love notes? Love notes.
That's diabolical. You know, all my love notes can be sexual.
So are your slow dances. So are your slow dances. It doesn't matter. It's all going to be sexual.
You know you're not going to be safe.
I just saw a clip today on my timeline. It was I think her name is Lisa Remy. And she was talking about, she was like, you know, the thing about my husband is it doesn't matter if he has like the flu or if he like broke his leg or if he has like a headache. Like, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. She said, whatever is bothering him, the only cure for him is sex. And then he was like hugging up on her and he was like, babe, you know, the only thing that makes me feel better is sex.
Look here.
It's the only thing that makes me feel better.
As long as the blood is flowing.
It's the only thing that makes you feel better, huh?
It get me right every time. Every time.
It ain't missed not once.
10 for 10 will recommend.
It don't miss.
He don't miss. 10 for 10 will recommend.
Yeah, so I would say a bunch of love notes around the house because, you know, part of my love language is gift giving.
Okay.
I like to receive gifts. Mm-hmm. And one of the biggest reasons behind that is because I like to feel as though you thought about me, you know? So leaving me the love notes makes me feel like I'm on your mind.
And I would say the same thing, the love notes.
Yeah, the love notes.
Because that makes me feel appreciated.
Right. Like when I used to put the notes in your lunch.
Yeah, I used to.
You were so excited about that little sticky note.
It would make my day.
I'm gonna have to give you a sticky
You
note.
always say that.
No, I don't.
And you don't.
And like I put I surprised your daughter and put a poppy in her lunch bill. She was like, wait a minute, what? She was like, I can drink the whole can.
She was so excited.
I was like, I'm gonna let you live today.
She was so excited.
She was silly excited.
Yep.
Okay. Would you rather go on an all expense paid luxury vacation for a week or have a year of free cozy date nights at home with me?
Give me the vacation.
Wow, diabolical.
Give me the vacation.
Wow. Why?
Because the vacation is going to be more special to me because we're not in the
I'm not going to be with you.
Oh.
That's what I'm not going to be with you. Would you rather go on an all expense paid luxury vacation for a week or have a year of free cozy date nights at home with me?
Oh, so the vacation is just me.
It's just you.
Dang, that's rough.
Because it's still a good deal.
It's still a good deal. Especially because I'm not paying.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to take
the vacation. We ain't shit.
I'll be real honest. I'm taking a vacation.
I'm taking a vacation too, babe.
I mean, because at least
and then when I come back,
I'm going to tell you about it.
I'm going to tell you about it and we can have them dates.
See?
Well, we can cut on the couch and I'll tell you about how much fun I had.
Because you save so much money not having to pay for the vacation.
And not only that I save money for not having to pay for vacation, I actually got to do stuff before 12 o'clock because you wasn't there.
That's cold.
Because
that's a low blow. That wasn't even necessary.
You go on vacation to sleep.
Because it's vacation. It's a break. Every time we have gone on vacation, this cat makes an itinerary that starts at 8 a.m. I'm not getting up by alarm clock on vacation.
We got a lot to see. Let's go out there.
We're going to see it, but we're going to see it like at a reasonable time. I get up between 6 and 8 as it is. You think I want to hear my alarm on vacation?
Okay.
The only time I want to hear my alarm on vacation is to make sure we check out of the room on time. That's it.
I got late checkout.
That's it. Well, see?
Okay. Would you rather have a candlelit dinner at home every night or go out on an extravagant dinner dates every weekend?
Extravagant dinner dates every weekend.
Facts. Because I'm trying to hit somewhere different every time.
Every time. And you already captured me at extravagant.
Right. Right.
I'm sorry. My heart has a little bouginess in it.
Yes, I would love the truffle on top.
Yes,
yes, I would.
Scrape a little extra for me.
Yes, I would. Yes, Is that lobster bisque?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'll take a second bowl. Thank you.
Oh, a little bison burger. Oh, okay. All right.
Bison burger is extravagant. I don't know. We buy bison.
Yeah, but like a gourmet bison.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
Go somewhere, give me some bear ribs.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Would you rather have your spouse read all of your text messages, or would you rather see your full internet, or would you rather have your spouse see your full internet search history?
It don't matter. Either way, don't matter to me. Yeah. You're not going to be shocked. You can read the text messages.
I read your text messages anyway.
I'm saying.
Doesn't matter. Your search history. Am I looking at it? Am I looking at a regular search history or am I looking at incognito search history?
I don't search on incognito.
Okay.
You'll find big booty black women in the regular search.
Oh my gosh! Please don't tell me you put that in your regular search history.
I put
Please don't tell me.
I searched for I'm not gonna say.
Okay, wait. That just took me back. Okay, that took me back when you said big black booty. Okay, so quick story time. So me and my coworkers, we went to the Toy Box. It's an adult store, right? Mm-hmm. We had a girls' night out. We did movies, dinner, drinks. This is back when I used to drink. Blah blah blah. And we had started like a little mini like book club, and this is around like the 50 Shades time, right? Yeah. And so we were like, okay, we're gonna go to the Toy Box, which is a really popular, really big toy store. And it was my first time at an adult shop, okay? And for those who know me, know that I have like a pretty bubbly personality, and my customer service game is like very like hyper, and I'm a people person. I like talking to people, blah blah blah.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, he says it's exhausting. So we go into the shop, right? And apparently there are certain etiquettes that you have when you go to an adult store, and one of those etiquettes is not speaking to people who are trying to pick out their porn. And there was this guy who was picking up like big booty porn. And I like walked over, like about to pass him, and we kind of made eye contact, and I was like, "Hi, how are you this evening?" And he like gave me this look like, "What?" And then my coworkers were like, "Kanisha," and I was like, "What? What's the problem? I just asked him how he was doing this evening," and they're like, "Dude, you don't ask him how he's doing this evening while he's picking out his porn." And I was like, "Oh, is that why he looked at me like that?"
If I'm in a toy store and a woman asks me how I'm doing, in my mind I'm thinking she's trying to fuck.
Because you know why?
You know I'm here. You know I'm here.
You know I'm here.
I'm here.
And I guess it's safe to assume why you're here too. So we're all here for a common purpose.
You like what you see. You trying to see if we don't want to court. So let's go back and make a band.
Really? I can't. I cannot.
Is it my turn or your turn?
I don't remember. I think it's your turn.
No, it's your turn. Could you ask me about my history?
Okay.
Oh man, I saw which one I wanted to ask you. Now I can't find it. Give me a second.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, would you rather have to serenade me in public once a week, or wear a shirt with my face on it every Friday?
Wear a shirt with your face on it every Friday.
Diabolical. You wouldn't sing to me?
I mean, I would, but you asked me which I would rather do. I'd rather wear a shirt with your face on it every Friday. That's not hard to do.
Okay. I'm going to serenade you once a week.
I know.
Because I do it anyway.
I know. That's why I do.
That booty is so smooth.
Oh my gosh.
And I hope this isn't rude, but I want to get up on it.
I can't. Okay. Oh, this one's for you.
Okay.
Would you rather give up kissing or cuddling for a year? Which would you rather give up?
I'll give up cuddling. I ain't getting no kissing. Because kissing might mean other types of kissing too. So I can't.
You're not gonna roll the dice on that one.
I'm not gonna risk that one. I can cuddle with myself.
I can cuddle with myself.
I can go buy me a stuffy.
Really? A stuffy? So silly. You just reminded me of your daughter.
Because she's serious about her stuff.
She was serious. Another side note. So I deep cleaned and reset the kids' bedroom, right? Mm-hmm. And Phoenix I've got boxes and closets full of stuffed animals. I'm talking life-size stuffed animals, tiny-size stuffed animals, and every stuffed animal in between. And about like every year, I try to go through and take some of the stuffed animals out of her room and box them up, put them away, keepsakes. So when I reset her room yesterday, I looked at her bed and her floor and I was like, okay, the stuffies have got to go. So I did a deep clean of the stuffies and I only left I guess the major ones that I thought were like the major ones. That child walked in that room. She was like, oh my gosh, my room looks so good. Thanks, Mom. She sat down on her bed. She turned around and she was like, Mom. I said, what? She was like, where are my stuffies? I was like, Phoenix. I was like, they're safe. They're in a safe place. No, but where are they? I was like, Phoenix, they're in a safe place.
The diabolical part is that you told her to name the one was missing.
Yeah,
and then she started naming.
I told her here, this was me trying to be a smart parent. I was like, look, you don't need all those stuffies. I said, matter of fact, if you can tell me which stuffies are missing, then I will give them back to you. She was like, my mini robot, my unicorn, I was like, and she kept going, and he was looking at me like, yeah, you played yourself.
You better go get him.
You better go get him. And then as soon as we woke up this morning for school, she asked again. She was like, nah. But she was like, Mom, really, where's my stuffies?
Right.
Like, I'm not joking, girl. Them stuffies better reappear by the time I'm back home.
Answer the question. So are you gonna give up kissing?
I'm going to give up cuddling.
For the same reason, huh?
No. I'm going to give up cuddling because I don't think that would be difficult to do. Because when we cuddle at night, like we start off cuddling, but we never end up cuddling.
Right.
So, I mean,
I guess okay.
And we only cuddle literally for like 10, 15 minutes before both of us are kind of like, okay, I love you, but I need to love you from afar so I can go to sleep.
No, it's because you be hot. Your body run at 105.
No, it doesn't.
I'm like, are you sick?
I don't have a fever.
That's what it felt like. Are you sick?
Oh my gosh.
Would you rather have to communicate with me in baby talk or or only be able to whisper when talking to me?
Whisper.
I can't hear you when you don't whisper. So it's gonna be hard. We're gonna have some hard conversation.
I'm gonna say whisper.
I'm gonna say baby talk.
Baby talk?
Because I'm gonna laugh doing it.
So we still wouldn't be able to have the conversation.
But you will understand me.
Oh no. I can't.
You will understand me?
No. No. Because I don't like. Here's the thing.
You can't give me no water.
No, because I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Like when you have your like baby moments, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't think I've ever told you this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. It cringes me.
I know.
Like I legit want to be like,
shut the fuck up.
If I knew this was a part of marriage, I probably would have reconsidered. Oh. Like this, it'd be too much sometimes. Sometimes your baby be like,
you now just got comfortable with the fact that I call you mamas all the time, and I don't know why I just started.
I don't know why either.
I guess I'm almost 40. I guess it's
now you worried about your grass. You get excited for cleaning out your garage.
I'm finna tell the garden to cut it low. Cut it low because I'm finna seed.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I think it's your turn.
I just asked you a question.
Oh, okay. Would you rather always have to dress in matching outfits or never be allowed to dress up for a date night?
Never be allowed to dress up for a date night. I knew you were going to.
I shouldn't have even asked that one. Because
For two reasons. I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
One, I like to be comfortable. So if I ain't got to dress up, that means I can go. I'm out there in basketball shorts and Crocs. And we at date night. I'm super comfortable, right?
And when you get full, you ain't got to worry about your pants being tight.
And on part of that, the last time I went out matchy with you, I got flamed on for an hour and a half.
Oh my gosh.
By Bruce.
Well, we sat directly in the front wearing matching shirts. So.
And he called me a sucker for an hour. I kind of
feel like we were asking for that.
No, you was asking for it. This is what you wanted me to do.
A little bit.
You know he want to go after you. I said she just really wanted him to make fun of me tonight.
You took one for the team. It was okay.
No, it wasn't a team. It was for you.
It was the team effort.
It was for you. Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Would you rather have to do a TikTok dance together every day or record a cringy couple song and post it online?
A cringy couple song.
I mean, we do the vibe checks already.
Yeah. I mean, that's not cringy because I sound great.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say a TikTok dance because I can't dance.
A TikTok dance every day?
Yeah.
I'm not recording a TikTok every day.
Every day. TikTok dance.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
We would probably get a lot
maybe
of views.
The same dance.
We would probably get a lot of views because I can't. My mobility is crap because of my knee.
Your coordination.
It's crap. My coordinator is fine where it matters though. That's all that matters.
I'm gonna make. I had thought about this. I was like, I'm gonna start this journal for Phoenix, and it's gonna be like things that you need to. Like uncommon things that you need to be aware of when considering a mate.
Okay, next question.
And part of that is going to be making sure your future husband has coordination.
I have coordination. Okay.
Because you remember, if this is the person you choose to marry, this is also the person you're going to have offspring with.
I wouldn't be able to do lunges and squat.
You do them on a Smith machine, so you have something to hold on to.
Okay, I wouldn't be able to do pull-ups.
You're not able to do
or curls. Or walk.
Really?
Go ahead and ask your question.
Walk.
Go ahead and do yours. You always coming for me.
Always. Would you rather have your spouse plan every single date or always be the one planning? I already know your answer to this one.
What? Say it again.
Would you rather have your spouse plan every single date or you always be the one planning? I know what your answer to this is because you live your life by it.
I'm going to let you plan it.
Of course. Of course.
Tell me when to show up.
Of course.
Just tell me
when to show up.
And how much I got to pay.
Yeah.
At least that way you get what you want.
I mean, I'm the same. I would rather have you plan it.
Yeah, because I know you just lazy.
Really?
I'm just trying to make sure you get what you want.
No, that's lazy. That's a lazy way out. That's lazy.
But you just said you would do the same thing.
I would do the same thing because it's a nice gesture for a man to be the planner, especially for dates and stuff.
I can't look here. I can't make the bread and slice it. Okay.
You don't because you don't make a sandwich. I do. So It's fine. That's fine. You ain't spreading no mayonnaise. You ain't cut up no tomato. You ain't washed no lettuce. You ain't sliced no deli meat. So that's fine.
Okay. Would you rather swap bodies for
I thought
a day?
you were about to say something else when you started with
Diabolical. Diabolical.
A flashback.
A flashback of what?
Nothing. It was an inappropriate moment. Go ahead.
A flashback of what?
Nothing. Because you were like...
Oh, you like that, don't you? Would you rather swap bodies for a day or swap jobs for a week?
Oh, with you?
Mm-hmm.
Swap bodies for a day or swap jobs for a week?
Mm-hmm.
Swap jobs for a week.
Oh, okay. Okay. You're going to do some training.
But you didn't know I've always liked doing stuff like that.
That's fine. I'm going to swap bodies.
I know you're going to swap bodies, you perv. So you can sit there and touch yourself all day.
Exactly.
It's so gross.
Exactly.
And if it had to be my body, I would be so upset. Like, I feel like every time I would walk in, I'd catch you touching yourself.
No, I would do it in front of you.
That's so disturbing.
Like, you know how, like...
That's so
that
terrible.
would be, like, on this whole list, this is the one thing I gravitated towards you. Because you know why? You have been able to still walk around here somewhat in the nude. I have not been able to walk around my house in the nude since my child was born because I have a daughter.
Right.
My very first...
I don't walk around the house nude, though, babe.
You don't.
You talking about, like, just walking around in my underwear or something like that? Yeah, you can't do that.
If we swapping bodies, I'm around here. When I'm outside the room, I'm in nothing but a muumuu.
You can wear a muumuu if you like.
I'm in nothing but a muumuu. When I go lay down in the bed, I'm naked. And I'm touching.
Oh, my God.
Caressing. Rubbing.
So terrible.
Because when I swap back, I'm going to have more info.
And I feel like I would just feel so violated and just tapped out once I got my body back.
Yeah, you might. You might have some scars. Might be some burns.
Oh my gosh. Bye, DeMille.
I might have to see what that rose do.
Okay, let's see. Would you rather have your partner make you breakfast in bed once a week or surprise you with spontaneous gifts once a month?
I'll take the gifts.
Safe.
Because you're going to make the breakfast if I ask you for it anyway.
I'll say same.
Oh. Would you rather have to always have to kiss me every time you yawn or every time you sneeze?
What?
Would you rather always have to kiss me every time you yawn or every time you sneeze?
Every time I yawn.
Okay. Because sneeze is diabolical. Because you're not going to be spitting on me constantly.
But I was thinking, like, when I wake up in the morning and I yawn and I got, like, morning breath.
Diabolical. Diabolical.
I could just reach over and give you a kiss.
I have no answer to that.
Okay, let's do a couple of more and then we'll wrap it up. Let's see. Would you rather never receive another compliment from me or never be able to give them give me one?
I never receive. Because I'm a man, I'm used to not getting shit.
Oh my gosh. So fucking dramatic. So fucking dramatic. Okay, your turn.
No, you answer the question.
Oh, I would rather not get one. Same.
Oh, so you want to give me compliments? Huh?
Yes.
Diabolical. I don't know. That's not true.
Really? Because I don't compliment you?
I didn't say you didn't.
Oh, wow.
Would you rather have to kiss me every time we argue or hold hands for an hour every time we disagree?
Hold hands for an hour.
Think about that.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. You know how sweaty my hands get?
I do.
For an hour?
I would do.
Okay. And you know where I'm put your hand at?
Oh my God.
I would say kiss you every time we argue because it stops the argument.
That's why I say hold hands, because holding hands for an hour will give us enough time to like really calm down and then talk about the disagreement, or we'll just not talk about it at all and we start like cracking jokes. And
it's like I said a couple of pods ago. Like if you want to win the argument, take your titties out. You win. I can't think no more. I just see titties.
It must be
What was I mad about?
It must be just a whole different experience having a male brain.
Oh, sometimes.
It's just a whole different experience.
Sometimes.
Okay. I got one more for you. Let's see. Which one? Okay. Would you rather cuddle on the couch for hours or go on spontaneous adventures together?
Spontaneous adventures. I'm not going to cuddle for hours. Diabolical. Like I said before, your ass get hot. I can't be next to you for too long.
Your ass get hot. And then it makes me hot.
Right. It ain't nothing worse than we cuddling, and then here comes your hot child.
Oh yeah, she runs very hot.
And then she kicks up the fire another 2-3 degrees.
Yeah, Phoenix.
And then I wake
hot.
up and sweating like, what's going on?
Because both of us. And then when she next to me, I get hotter, and then she's already hot.
And I'm next to hot pocket number 1 and 2.
Yeah, it'd be
diabolical.
Yeah, and then we both have the same sleeping pattern. It's just, I'd be feeling for you sometimes.
No, you don't.
I do.
Because you would kick her off.
I do. You know, but if that's a boundary.
I've stated many times that's a boundary. And nothing much has been done about it.
That you be too hot when going to sleep. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and hop right on in to our 2 cents.
Our 2 cents.
That was fun, babe.
It was all right.
Okay, let's.
I wouldn't rather do it again.
That didn't even make sense. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. People think we so lame. We just been together a long time, people. We not lame. We're pretty cool.
We're lame for each other.
No,
I'm gonna make us some sweatshirts. I'm lame.
I'm not gonna wear it.
I'm lame for him, and he's lame.
I'm really in my zip up hoodie era.
Why?
I don't know why. I'm like the pull over the head. I think my pullover. I don't want to pull over more. I think I don't want pullovers because I don't pull out.
Okay, here we go. Am I the asshole for making my husband's family leave after they showed up with an extra guest?
Hell no. Don't show my people I know.
Okay. My husband and I recently hosted a small intimate dinner at our home for his family. We carefully planned everything, seating arrangements, food, and even table settings, since it was meant to be a cozy evening with just close family. We invited 8 people, his parents, siblings, and 1 cousin. I took extra care with the menu because I have some severe food allergies to nuts and shellfish. I cooked everything myself to avoid cross-contamination, and my husband helped plan the dishes accordingly. Since it was a sit-down dinner with a pre-planned meal, it wasn't the type of gathering where you could just add another plate last minute. An hour before dinner, my mother-in-law had texted me. She was saying that she was bringing my husband's aunt, her sister, because, quote unquote, she was in town and had nowhere else to go. I was immediately uncomfortable. This aunt has mocked my allergies before, saying she doesn't, quote unquote, believe in all that nonsense, and even once tried to convince me to just take a bite of a dish that contained nuts because she thought that I was being exaggerating. I texted my mother-in-law back politely, but also firmly, saying, I'm so sorry, but we don't have extra seating or enough food planned for another guest. I do hope you understand. She didn't respond. Instead, she showed up at my house with the aunt anyway. When I opened the door and saw her standing there, I felt a pit in my stomach. My mother-in-law was all smiles, acting like nothing was wrong, and said, it's just one more person, we'll squeeze her in. I reminded her that we didn't have enough food, and more importantly, that I didn't feel comfortable having someone who has disrespected my food allergies at my dinner table. My husband's aunt laughed and said, oh, don't worry, I won't poison you, in a sarcastic tone. She then turned to my husband and said, is she always this uptight? At that moment, something inside me snapped. This wasn't about the extra guest anymore. It was about the complete disrespect for my boundaries and my health. I turned to my mother-in-law and I said, I told you we didn't have room for another person, and yet you still showed up with her. I don't appreciate being ignored in my own home. If you can't respect that, then you are welcomed to leave. Silence. Then my mother-in-law's face turned red and she said, are you seriously kicking us out over 1 extra plate? This is beyond rude. My husband's siblings jumped in, calling me dramatic and ungracious, saying that I could have made something extra or just dealt with it. But I stood my ground. I told them that I wasn't okay with my boundaries being ignored and that if they couldn't accept that, then they could also leave. At that point, my mother-in-law scoffed, grabbed her purse, and stormed out. The rest of the family followed, grappling about how I ruined dinner over something so small. My husband didn't say much during the argument, but after they left, he told me he understood my frustration, but thought that I could have handled it a little bit more tactfully instead of outright telling them to leave. Now, his family is furious with me, saying that I was cold, inhospitable, and made a scene over something so trivial. My mother-in-law even called my husband later, saying that she was hurt that we chose to humiliate her over something so minor. My husband still supports me, but he also admitted he wishes I had handled it differently to avoid this huge rift. So, am I the asshole for refusing to accommodate an unexpected guest and making them leave when they ignored my clear boundaries? No.
Stand on business, boo. Look here. Let me say this.
No, you're not.
Let me say this. Fuck her sister and your mother-in-law.
Oh wow, that's a bit dramatic.
Look here, here, because I stand by this. First of all, I told you,
right?
I ain't got room for her,
right?
You know about the history we have,
yeah,
and you still brought her to my house,
yeah.
So now you are blatantly disrespecting me. So again, I say, F you and your sister.
But you know why she did that?
Because
her son.
Yeah,
because her son. And she's like, this is my son's house as well as his aunt.
And look here. I don't know what dynamic y'all got, but over here, my family know that if the queen ain't comfortable,
it ain't gonna happen.
Everybody gotta go.
It ain't gonna happen.
Everybody gotta go. I don't care who. My name on everything. Shit, I don't think there's a bill in her name. Yeah, but if she ain't comfortable, you gotta go.
Gotta go.
I don't care about that.
Not doing
it. And it was blatant disrespect, and your husband did the right thing. He backed you up.
Yeah.
And he addressed you once the parties had
gone.
left.
Mm-hmm.
And of course they feel like you were being a bit too much or a bit childish because it affected them. Now she's embarrassed. No, what's embarrassing is that you tried me.
Yeah,
you embarrassed.
What's embarrassing is that you were disrespectful.
Look at you. You played yourself.
Bye.
You played yourself.
You played yourself.
Don't bring that shit may work in your house, boo.
It don't work over here.
But this is my house.
It don't work over here.
This is my house.
Yeah, I definitely think the mother-in-law was wrong.
Hold on. And your little boy?
Your little boy?
The little boy you gave birth?
That's my man.
That's my man. You hear me now?
He gonna stick beside me.
You know what I'm saying?
He gonna stick beside me.
Because what I got in this crotch is holding him down. He ain't worried about you.
Bye, babe. What? That is not what I got in this crotch. You cannot provide him the life that I give him. I promise you that. I promise. No, but the mother-in-law was very much out of pocket. That was It's rude to impromptuly, I don't even think that's a word, or impromptly bring an additional guest to like she has already said, it was a well-curated dinner. It was a very specific style of dinner. The food was very specific, like everything, you know what I mean? Down to the 8th person. And for you to just be like, oh, we'll squeeze one more person in, that's not okay. And I know you saw my response to the text message. So the fact that you ignored my response, you still showed up at my house.
And you texted me an hour before.
Right. And she responded right back.
Right.
And then you gonna act like you didn't see it?
And then for this half of the show, I'm say, "Oh, I'm not gonna poison you, bitch. You don't get out of my face."
I mean, you were better than me by even letting her pass the threshold of the door.
Look here,
because she wouldn't even got past the threshold of the door. I would have been like, I do apologize. Like the mother-in-law, you know what? I am so sorry. However, she's not welcomed here in my home.
I would have opened and said, we just canceled.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry, rat infection.
Sorry, guys. I do apologize. I do apologize for the inconvenience. Yeah, but you were definitely not the asshole. Sorry.
I'm gonna look at it like this dinner just could turn into meal prep.
Hello. And guess what? I can eat everything here. It's not gonna go to waste.
Not at all.
No, you're not the asshole. Okay.
Stand on business, boo.
Stand on business. And shouts out to your husband for sticking next to you and supporting you.
He a good
and
man,
still
Savannah.
being able to express himself and how he felt, because I'm sure it's uncomfortable for him. That's his mother. That's his aunt. But he also understands that you're his wife. And I know it's an uncomfortable situation for him and he probably doesn't like it. And he still expressed to you that even though you stood your ground, I can respect that. But I do feel like you could have handled it a little bit different. But he still supported you and he still stands by you. So shouts out to your husband.
He's a good man.
He's a good man, Savannah. A good man.
I'm going to stand beside him.
I'm going to stick beside that. That's him. I'm going to stand beside him. Shut up, man. All right, guys. That's all we have for you today. So this has been another episode of the Life After I Do podcast. If you're not doing so already, you already know the zhuzh. Follow us on all of our social media platforms at Life After I Do podcast. Don't forget, you can always write into the podcast at lifeafteridopodcast@gmail.com. And you get a new episode every Wednesday, a new clip Mondays on YouTube. So like, follow, share, subscribe, do all of the fun things. You guys have been really active and interactive with us on Instagram the past couple of weeks. So we truly appreciate it. So let's keep it going, guys. And until then,
peace, Boskies.
Peace.